The James Webb Space Telescope has just unveiled a map so vast, so packed with galaxies, that it forces us to confront a terrifying truth. The universe is not what we thought. It is infinitely more immense, more crowded and more ancient in its depths than any simulation ever dared predict. This single image, stitched from hundreds of hours of infrared exposures, contains nearly 800,000 galaxies, stretching across a region 3 times the size of the full moon, yet representing only a minuscule fraction of the sky. It is the largest, most detailed panorama of the cosmos ever assembled, a true-scale portrait that shatters our illusions of emptiness and reveals a universe teeming at every epoch, from the present day back to the first frantic moments after the Big Bang. To grasp why this redefines everything, return to what we believed before. Hubble's deepest fields, like the ultra-deep field, stared at blank darkness for days and unearthed about 10,000 galaxies in a patch smaller than a grain of sand held at arm's length. Each smudge was a galaxy of hundreds of billions of stars, some shining from 13 billion years ago. That image alone suggested 2 trillion galaxies might fill the observable universe. But Hubble saw mostly invisible light, blind to the red-shifted infrared glow of the oldest, most distant objects, shrouded in dust or stretched by expansion beyond its reach. Webb changes the equation forever. Its enormous mirror, cooled to near absolute zero, drinks in infrared radiation that has journeyed across 13.5 billion years. Dust clouds that block visible light become transparent. Faint cooled photons from the universe's infancy blaze into view. What emerges is not refinement, it's revolution. The Cosmos Webb Survey, the most ambitious program granted time in Webb's first year, devoted over 250 hours to this field, combining thousands of exposures into a seamless tapestry. The result catalogues nearly 800,000 galaxies, each one a data point in a timeline that compresses cosmic history into one breathtaking frame. This is no mere catalogue. It is a journey through time itself. Light from nearby galaxies arrives after mere billions of years. The faintest specks have traveled almost since creation. In the foreground, majestic spirals whirl in gravitational ballet. Ellipticals loom like ancient fortresses. Irregulars collide in slow-motion violence. These gather into superclusters, filaments, and voids. The cosmic web laid bare across unimaginable scales. Hidden within this sprawl, astronomers have spotted runaway supermassive black holes hurtling through space at millions of miles per hour, tearing away from their host galaxies like cosmic fugitives. Deeper still, at cosmic noon around 10 billion years ago, star formation raged at its peak. Galaxies blazed with newborn stars, yet Webb uncovers anomalies, quenched systems already dormant when they should have burned brightest, spirals with elegant arms, forming far sooner than models allowed. Galaxies matured faster, structured themselves quicker than gravity alone could explain. At the edge, where theory once predicted sparse, fragile protogalaxies, Webb delivers shock after shock. Bright, massive systems appear when the universe was mere hundreds of millions of years old. Records shatter repeatedly. Galaxies at 280 million years post-Big Bang, luminous and complex, already forging heavy elements like carbon and oxygen. This demands generations of stars lived and died explosively, seeding metals in cosmic time that borders on the incomprehensible. The pace defies standard cosmology. Black holes and galaxies seem to co-evolve in overdrive, perhaps through direct collapse seeds or unknown mechanisms. Even more enigmatic are the little red dots dotting these early fields. Compact, intensely bright, initially mistaken for galaxies, they now appear as young, supermassive black holes devouring gas in dense clouds, glowing fiercely in infrared. Some harbor black holes outweighing their host stars by factors that challenge every formation model. Others, like overmassive monsters lurking in plain sight, reveal themselves only in Webb's infrared gaze, ordinary invisible light, transformed into cosmic beasts when dust no longer hides their accretion fury. Webb has also pierced the ionization era, spotting galaxies clearing the neutral hydrogen fog with Lyman alpha emission just 330 million years after the Big Bang. It has found spiral twins of the Milky Way already in place at 1.5 billion years, grand design arms spinning when such order should have taken eons longer. Quiescent massive galaxies abound at redshifts where none were expected, quenched by feedback from voracious black holes or rapid exhaustion of gas. These revelations cascade. The universe was denser, more active, more structured from the start. The cosmic web filaments guide gas flows, birthing elongated galaxies in warm or wave dark matter scenarios that smooth out cold dark matter's jagged predictions. Dark matter itself comes into sharper focus. Webb's high-resolution maps overlay invisible scaffolds with luminous galaxies, tracing how gravity sculpted the visible from the unseen. A single frame holds nearly 800,000 galaxies, yet this colossal map is but a peephole. The observable universe spans volumes billions of times larger, implying quadrillions of galaxies, perhaps infinite in extent. Every assumption about formation timescales, about how matter clumped, about the harmony between black holes and their hosts, must be rewritten. We thought the early cosmos was sparse and simple. Webb shows it roaring with complexity, a symphony of creation played at maximum volume from the first notes. This is the vertigo of true scale. The universe is not a quiet expanse dotted with lights. It overflows with worlds upon worlds, histories layered upon histories, structures that mock our sense of rarity. We are not alone in vast emptiness. We are embedded in a tapestry so dense, so dynamic, that our existence feels both infinitesimal and inevitable. What does it mean to live in a cosmos that grew up so fast, so furiously? How many stories like ours have unfolded across these countless galaxies? The answers lie in the light Webb continues to gather. If this vision of an overwhelmingly grand, unexpectedly mature universe moved you, if it stirred awe, humility, or a hunger for more, subscribe now to join the journey as new revelations arrive. Drop a comment. Which discovery shakes your view of reality the most? Share this with someone who needs to feel the true scale of existence. The cosmos is calling. Will you listen?